And we are live. Hello, Facebook friends. I'm
Hello.
on the team.
I'm Leahy.
And we are Optimum Ed.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Plan for college, prepare for life, right?
There you go.
So we're going to talk a little bit today about college readiness research and as it pertains to middle school and middle school predictors of college success, because it does start in middle school. Mm-hmm. So isn't that right?
It does, and one of the things we talk about is, parents are so focused on academics with their children, even beginning in elementary school, on in the middle school. It's all about grades. It's about preparing them to take standardized tests. Well, there's some research by two people from Pearson's Research Innovation Network, Katie McClarty and Matt Gertner, who this study, they looked at 11,000 students, and the results really are kind of interesting because they came away with 6 different predictors.
And these were middle school students, 11,000
middle school students. Right, and they followed them through college, and there were 6 indicators of success: social engagement, family circumstance, school circumstance, academic achievement, behavior, and then motivation and commitment. Those were the 6 criteria that came to the top of the of the glass when they're looking at things that we could predict whether a middle school student would be successful or not.
So of course academics plays a huge part. We all know that you have to do well academically, and
right.
You're building that foundation in middle school that's going to prepare you for high school, that's going to prepare you for college. But there are other factors. It's not just about academics, right?
Exactly. And the study showed, yes, academics are the biggest piece, 17%. You're going to go, only 17%? Yeah, 17%. But if you look at, say, you look at the behaviors and motivation, that's 15 and 14% respectively. So together, motivation, commitment, and behavior outweigh academics in terms of determining whether a student's going to be successful in college.
Right. So let's think about
interesting
for a second. Motivation and behavior represent together a bigger percentage than academics. So you can be doing really well academically, you can test well and have very high scores, but unless you're motivated and unless you have good behaviors,
right,
then
so it all goes
together.
It all goes back to this. It takes more than academics to be successful, and as parents we have to understand that we also have to help our children develop personally, morally, and otherwise, to support what they need to be and the things they need to be able to do when they go off on their own. Self-advocacy, responsibility, work ethic, and all those things that are yes, you can associate them with academics in some way, but they're hugely important just from a personal standpoint, from being a good employee eventually once they get to that point.
Well, and if you have some of those things in place, then you're going to do better academically, and so it goes
that too. Yes, exactly. Yeah, they all work together. But
it's interesting research because we place so much of a focus on academics and test scores, and as a middle school mother, sometimes I can get a little too stressed out or worried about this test or these interims or these grades. But at the end of the day, it's not all about those test scores or those academics. It's the whole gambit. It's a lot of different factors, and there's research that proves that.
Right. So parents, holistic approach.